Shall we play a game?
Hey viewers, how are we doing? We're going to have a look at the Engineering Express from Rivet Games, and we're on the Edinburgh-Glasgow route. So what do you get with Engineering Express? Well, in about 1 minute, a premiere that's going live will tell you, but that's okay. We have 5 new scenarios. Spring morning, where you start your shift at Eastfield Depot. You've been assigned to take a Class 66 train and rescue a faulty Class 385 at Cadder Depot. Bring it back to Eastfield for further inspection. Hope we're all well. On a roll, start your shift at Haymarket Depot. Shunt the Class 66 to some sea cow wagons and deliver these to Cadder Depot. A sea cow. Ballast wagon. After uncoupling from the wagons in the siding, park the Class 66 in the west siding at Cadder Depot. Double trouble. This one's not a 66. You're assigned to a passenger service going from Glasgow to Edinburgh. Keep your wits about you as several train faults will occur during your shift. Now, I quite like this one because we've been asking for a while to get faults and problems and things like that we have to solve. Alrighty, Rainy Recall. Operator service from Edinburgh to Stirling. Due to severe flooding, you will have to turn back. And this is another 66. It's a pink one, a Class 66 ONE or 1. And New Year's Eve. Operate the last train service of the year from Edinburgh to Glasgow. Keep your eyes peeled as the Hogmanay celebrations are underway. It's likely there are multiple fireworks displays along the route. So, I think we might run Rainy Recall because I've done Spring Morning in the premiere and you can watch that later if you want to. Welcome to the people who are tuning in. Great to see some faces. Well, let's not quite see the faces, but I can see the numbers. So there's some faces behind the numbers. And we're going to run Rainy Recall to start, and then I think we'll do the New Year's Eve scenario. So, it's for the Class 61, Edinburgh, Glasgow. Let's go. If you've got any questions, ask in the chat. I can't guarantee you I can answer all your questions on this one because we got given the game and not a lot else. Not much information out on this one yet. Today you've been assigned to take a Class 66 and deliver a Class 385 to Stirling. Be careful as the heavy rainfall has potential to create flooding. Goody. Alright, we are in the very ornate station, which we've all seen before. I better turn said markers on or I'll never find the path. It's all the way over here. That'd be a wall, wouldn't it? Okay. How you doing? A bit wet out, isn't it? It's not raining in here though. That's good. Uh-oh. I think I just got headbutted to death. Alright, so we have 66587 and it's a 1 Ocean Network Express, as one we can. Shed! With a yellow front. There we go. It is the familiar old shed. One day we'll get some more cargo in this game. Oh, it sounds like it's raining on the roof. I can talk about that one. It's actually a core issue with the game. I'll turn the sound just a tad from my headphones. Alright, let's just jump in the chair and take possession of this beastie before we do anything else. And now that it wants us to do stuff, let's get up here and turn on AWS and TPWS. There we go. Insert the reverser handle. Now it wants me to do some other stuff, but I better acknowledge that alarm. And run. In reality, all of these things would actually be on because the engine was running. Yeah, this is a little prescriptive. Press down, down, right, F3, F2. Why did it just tell me to cut the brakes in? That would have been better. But anyway, that's okay. Maybe we put on some instrument lights. Let's put on nighttime headlight. We did have a nighttime headlight. We don't want tail lights because we've got a train on the back. And we should do what it says then and release the brakes. I notice we have the RHTT controls embedded in the cab here. Hello Mitch, how are you? Hope you're well. Set the reverser to forward. Ooh, these instructions are pretty complex, so we'll turn these markers off. Go via Haymarket. Alright then. That's a bit quiet, isn't it? Let's open the window and do it again. It's marginally better. Alright, brakes are all off. We have got a green signal up ahead. I'm running with the minimal HUD. Got a bit of sand taking off at Mach 3 like that. And I'm running with signal aspects off in the track monitor in the top right hand corner because I like surprises. I suppose pass is the right thing for the braking mode for this. Because, we are pulling a passenger train. Let's see what we're pulling. Pulling a 385, which... oh no, I thought it had the lights on, but I don't think it does. That's good. Off it goes into the wilderness. We should probably go with it, shouldn't we? Okay, heading off into the Tunnel of Love and going too fast. Oh, so naughty. We'll let gravity do its thing. Gravity's going to speed us up. We better do something about that. Just a little bit of brakes. And release. And that should be good. Maybe. 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 Mitch is not bad, doing a safe working assessment February the 5th. Yes, you will go fine, you will be good, and slowly we'll be doing firing throughout the next 12 months. Fantastic news, Mitch, very good. I'm on firing on Saturday. I believe I have 8A. I'm running trains 9, 14, 21 and 36. Those of you who don't know my railway, it's a Baldwin Prairie 262 locomotive. We'll be hauling... we'll be double-headed on the first train, hauling a lot of cars. Probably a lot. 16, probably, I guess. And then we'll bring 6 of them back, and then we'll pick up 4 more and run 10 for the next trip. Should be good. My driver's Mr. Vacant. So that's okay, I'll just run it myself. Mitch, you're taking your time and you hear 8's going well. I hope 8's going well, because I've got it on Saturday. I haven't had her for a couple of months, I think. I haven't had it for a little while. Heading out towards Haymarket with our dark 385 with our bright pink locomotive up the front. As you do. It's the Matt Pedalston special. Got a few more viewers now. Feel free to join in on the chat. You're very, very welcome to. Mitch is doing 16 at Menzies Creek, 6:43 to Belgrave, and 10:74. Cool. I've got a night train coming up, doing 73 and 74, or is it 74 and 73, whichever way round it is, I never can remember. 73, 74, I think. I do have a drive. Excellent. Brody, hello to you. Welcome. We're just taking our bright pink ONE 166 class out for a stroll in the evening weather. It's a delightful evening. Perfect weather. Couldn't ask for better. I don't have any tail lights in the back of my train, do I? I'll get in trouble now from the signal then. Time to pick up a little bit of speed, I think. Probably put my wipers back on now that I'm not in the tunnel. That's a good idea. Those are my car weights for Saturday. 16 for 116. Oh, you're going to be my guard, Mitch. The car weights don't worry me that much. The train's either heavy or it's middle. Not much else going on. So Engineering Express, which is from Rivet Games, distributed by Dovetail, will be out tomorrow. And I'm not going too fast yet, but I'm only allowed up to 75 miles an hour in this thing. The RSM's never bright, Mitch, you know that. So the game will be out tomorrow. It's not pre-orderable. It will be out on all platforms: Steam, Epic, PlayStation, and Xbox. Rain's getting lighter, which is makes me happy. And our train's almost the same colour as the sky. Excellent. We've pretty much reached the maximum speed the 66 is allowed to do. Whopping 75 miles an hour. We are going slightly uphill, so I might just keep it on notch 2. Be a good plan. Rain's easing off. That's good. It's not quite so good for the premise of the scenario where we're going to get rained out, but you know, that's okay. Mitch says, true, just looked at the guard's book, hoping to see you on the 24th of Feb. I'll send you a text closer to the time. Awesome. Mitch and I do work on the same railway together. Both did the trainee fireman's course together as well. So also in this pack there's a Rail Freight Services 66 in blue. And there's one issue I'll mention up front is that they appear to have managed to get themselves the wrong numbers. So when you spot that, I believe it will be addressed. They actually used to have the right numbers, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Something exciting, no doubt. See, that's why you walk behind the yellow line, boys and girls. Because if you don't, the big pink train will take your head off. Hello Daniel, how are you today? Hope you're well. Hello Neil TV8, I hope you're well as well. Neil is a fellow Dovetail ambassador. Check out his channel. He's a man who works through adversity to make some excellent content. Certainly appreciates some support. We're just going for a drag. I probably should have turned on the tail lights in that train, shouldn't I? But I didn't do that because I'm naughty. So when you guys play, make sure you turn the tail lights on in the train. Otherwise, you'll be naughty too. Glad you're doing well, Neil. Good to hear. We're just cruising along in our big pink train. Look outside if we want to. Got nice yellow ends. Apparently the numbering of the 1 is correct. And we have the... This is a new feature, actually. This. Oh, look at those pipes. They're not doing so well, are they? Oh well, look. Let's just come up here and look at the coupler. Oh, I don't like the pipes. Look at the coupler. I don't like the pipes. Look at the coupler. Alright, let's look at the coupler. So this is new. This has only just recently been introduced. It's a transition coupler to go from the knuckle on the 1 through to the 385. And you'll notice it doesn't connect the electronics. It only connects the mechanical side. Excuse me. Oh, the pipes. Oh, poor hose bags. Oh well. It's a bad day to be a hose bag. Neil says, I'm going to my grandma's funeral tomorrow, so glad I got availability to record this pack. Yes, indeed. You probably won't feel like it tomorrow. I hope it goes okay. Funerals can be a wonderful celebration of someone's life, or they can be maudlin things. I hope yours is the former. I always find it's better to celebrate someone's life than to think too much in those situations. So sorry to hear you got that news. the Almond Valley Viaduct. We have a speed reduction coming up to 80, but it doesn't really matter for us because we're only doing 74. Simon, hello. These are 5 new scenarios that you get. I will, when we finish this, I'll go back to the menu and show people again. So it's not a new timetable, it's 5 new scenarios. It's a scenario pack with some re-liveries and a sea cow. It's to add a little bit more gameplay to the Glasgow route to just give it a little bit more. Of course, we must do gratuitous bridge shot. It's a bloody long bridge, so let's try and keep up with the train. Warning, a train further ahead has called in emergency flooding alert near Witchburg. Normally we'd proceed with caution, but this flooding is sufficiently bad that it would be too risky to proceed. Come to a stop and head back towards Waverley. So we have to stop at Witchburg Tunnel. How far away is Witchburg Tunnel? Well, it's not very far at all, so we might just come off the juice. 1.6 miles. So we can just ease it down for the moment. We'll have a look at the timetables, Simon. I wasn't actually expecting any, but let's have a look, just in case. Because maybe there is. I'm not going to say no. We'll have a look. Remind me if I don't remember. Just yell at me. Yell at me a lot. We have a double yellow coming up. Just acknowledge that, and let's put on a bit of brakes. Just a bit, though. So next signal should be a yellow. This is the signalman giving us the subtle hint to slow down. Playing this now is a little bit of a novelty for me because most of you know I'm in the beta program, and when I was in the beta program this was just a little bit different, to be honest with you. So let's see what it does. It'll be just as big a surprise for me as it will be for you. It's our single yellow coming up, and I just missed a gratuitous bridge shot. Ruins my trademark. Yeah, there hasn't actually been a lot of information given out to the ambassadors for this one. We should probably put some little bit more brake on so we actually do come to a stop. Pretty promising. I think I'll just leave the brakes as they are. Pretty good actually, it's not a bad application. Gonna be just about spot on. There we go. Let's set the reverser to reverse. Now at this point I hope there's a bloke in the back with a radio. Because I reckon this kind of move's just a tad weird. So we might just take the luxury coming out on the 3 camera and coming up here to watch for signals, I think. In fact, we might go over the correct side of the cab so we see them better. So we push back. How fast are you really allowed to go when you're propelling backwards? It's an interesting question. That red signal is on the left-hand track, so I can ignore that one. It's 2.5 miles to the passenger. We might go a little faster then. Oh, I missed that bridge shot again. What am I doing? Big pink beastie. Would you keep your headlights on, or would you set tail lights when you're propelling backwards? I'm not sure. It's an interesting question. Would you even propel backwards like this? That's another interesting question. Look, we hit a bridge. With our face. Never mind. Doing about 40 mile an hour. That seems to be relatively comfortable for a pushback. Let's have a look at what the instructions are going to get us to do. We're going to uncouple the train, stop at the viaduct, bridge main line, Ratho Junction, slow down the coupler, contact the signaller, come back and attach. Oh, we're going to do all sorts of stuff. Cool bananas. We're going to do all that in 40 minutes. It seems like a lot for 40 minutes. In fact, we're going to do all that in 20 minutes because we've already done 23 minutes. Almost back to the passenger loop. Simon says it's probably drive on site, communicating with someone in the cab. Yeah, I imagine so, that there would be a second person of some description in the cab for this train. Because it would seem slightly strange to push back when you can't actually sight the signals. Neil TV8 says it adds more Class 66 terminals for services to the route beside the RHTT. But thank you very much, Neil. You've had more time to look at this than me this weekend. I've been doing a massive recording and producing for a bunch of other things that I've had to do. But I said I would, so I had to. So I can't say I've spent a lot of time with this over the weekend. Coming back to our giant bridge, why don't we jump up there and go and watch the train cross the giant bridge. Can't do this forever though, because I will actually have to stop pretty soon. How's that feel? Does that feel like we're slowing down fast enough? I think so. We do have the shunting signal with the two diagonal white lights down there on our right. We're going into the loop. We're supposed to be doing 30 for that. We've just gotten down to 28 miles an hour, so we're doing okay. We're slowing down well enough. I'm going to actually release those. Just make sure they did completely release. They have. I'm using Raildriver, of course. Raildriver's not terribly friendly with the Beastly. Neil says mostly 385 drags and some sea cow hauls. Excellent. Probably start to think about stopping though, because we're coming up to the end of this. Even though it says 90 yards to go, that would put us beyond that signal up there, I suspect, so it's probably talking about the locomotive. Yep. Very good. Okay, now let's go back to our train. Let's put our independent brake on. Let's put our reverser into neutral, because we're getting out of the train to go and uncouple some stuff. We'll get out on this side, so we're not putting ourselves in danger on the running line. Bye-bye Delna coupler. And of course, naturally, we've set a handbrake on that thing, because as you would, you know, just would. Up. You wouldn't just leave it sitting there on its own brakes. That would be bad news. Okay. Forward. Release the independent. Release the train brake. Release the train brake a bit more. And off we go. We have got a yellow signal in front of us. There we go. So So we'll definitely have a look at the services as soon as we finish this scenario. We're going back to the giant bridge. Excellent. Ah, now we've got a flashing light on the end. See, I would have expected a flashing light like that on the train. And the weird thing about having it on here is I could actually do this. In theory. Look at that, I've got tail lights. So why do I need a flashing light? That's okay. Sometimes I question things too much. Oop, we've gone past where we're supposed to go. I hope we haven't gone past that signal. That would be embarrassing. Uh-oh. There it is up there. See, it confused me because it said stop at the viaduct, but I didn't look at the distance. So I'm going to have to go back the other way now. I hope I haven't messed this up. I hope I can... I hope it's 200 yards to that signal. I really do. Because I can't go through it anymore because it's red. I was meant to stop on the other side of that signal. That's the end of this scenario. So we might be getting to see the services quicker than we expected to. We might be in luck because we've got about 130 odd yards to go, and that's probably putting me just on this side of that signal, I think. Let's have a look. We still have some brakes on. Yeah, we do. They're just coming on now. I think we're in luck, people. Mostly me in luck. It's not you that gets embarrassed when silly things happen. It's me. Alright. Let's apply the engine brake. That should be close enough to trigger it, surely. It is good. Go by the Newbridge May line. We have got the shunting signal again. I kind of would have thought that get the driver to change ends at this point, because he's driving like this. He's watching out behind you. Or her, I shouldn't say him. In fact, interestingly for me, I think in this version, I am a girl. Look at that. Bye-bye, train. Just leaving you behind. Just look after yourself for a little while. You'll be okay, won't you? I know it's getting dark, but you know, you've got your little nightlight. We have got another signal up here. Once again. The shunting signal. Feels wrong to approach a red at that kind of speed, though. I'm going to stop at Ratho Junction, which isn't very far away. And then I dare say we're going to go back into the loop. We probably have to go this far to clear all the signals so that we can actually turn around and go back the way we came. That would be my bet, because there's no signal here. So we have to go back along the line until we can actually find a signal. Oh, we're going all the way over to this side now. Ah. Interesting. It's a good thing I didn't pile on the speed then, isn't it? I think you only fail objectives with stations, Neil. In services. I don't know that happens in scenarios. Let's put on a little bit of brake. Start slowing us down just a tad. Maybe a lot. Maybe a lot. It's all good. We're fine. Honest. Oh, I'll just have to go back up there again. This is very professional, isn't it? Yep, I am happy to go forwards. No, we don't have rain anymore, so we can switch that off. Sand. Sand off. And about here. Strange that we're on this track, really, because it wants us to stop for that signal. Attach the Delna coupler. Alright, so we will go back into neutral. We've already got the independent fully applied. Let's hop out and do the coupler. We've got a running line on that side, and we've got nothing on this side, so we'll go out this side this time. So you want to minimise your personal danger. Bonk! Oh look, it coupled up properly this time. That's nice. Use the phone handset to contact the signaller to proceed. Now, is that the one in my train? Yes, I think so. That does look like the one in my train. Climb up the ladder. Back in the chair. And the handset. How cool would it be if you had to use the handset on the signal post? I don't think we've got anywhere in the game where you can do that. That would be a really cool thing. Go into reverse, get rid of the independent, and it'll start notching up, waiting for the brakes to come off. Neil got a failed objective doing a freight scenario in Bernina. Interestingly, Engineering Express was built for the previous version of this game, so may not have those new features. We're only going 0.6 of a mile, and we're going to have to change back onto that track. It's an interesting choice to put us onto this track, given that we're only going back again. So we got put onto the right rail so that we didn't run wrong rail, but the right rail's actually the left rail, and now we're going back, we're running wrong rail again, and then we're going to have to go onto the left rail, which will be the right rail. If you understood that, you're better at this than me. I suspect we'll be changing over up here. We have got a little shunting signal with the two white diagonal lights. Very good. Just put a little bit of brake on this. We just want to start slowing down because we don't really want to run into the class 385 at speed or anything. That would be boring. Being the plastic fantastic, we'd probably break it. This thing being a relatively heavy freight locomotive is probably a little bit stronger than our electric train. Just a little bit. You've obviously tried Tab to contact the signaller there, Neil. A lot of scenarios are written that way. They want a specific thing to happen, which for someone who uses a rail driver, that can be a bit annoying because they do things like hold the brake for 7 seconds. You actually have to hold the brake for 7 seconds with your mouse or controller. You can't just release it with the rail driver, which is a little irritating. Now, even though it doesn't want us to, we're doing a safety stop because it just seems like a smart thing to do. Of course, you check that the couplers were aligned and all that sort of thing. And then you'd move up closer again, but you still wouldn't actually couple up yet. So in normal circumstances, you'd do another safety stop very close to the other train. Check your couplers again, everything's good, you get waved in by your shunter, and on you go. Alright, so we need to switch cabs now, so let's get rid of our headlights. Couldn't have a tail light on. Instrument lights should come off, shouldn't they? Close the window. Put the brake... Get this one, you put the brake all the way on, actually. I remember the 66 correctly. Let's just release the independent. The reverser back into neutral and remove it. And that should be everything we need to do in this cab, I think. Leave that AWS on, that should be safe. And let's go up to the other end. And if I've missed something, you may laugh at me in about 1 minute's time when I can't make it move. Feel free, I enjoy it. Does anybody know why the two ends of this locomotive are actually different in their layout? I wondered. Alright, let's put on nighttime headlights. A tail light? Ah, why not? We don't really need one. Keep the window open. Oh, instrument lights. We've got instrument lights. Okay, instrument lights are on. Let's get our reverser handle in. And into forwards. Release the brake. We should be able to do that, I hope. I have to keep manipulating the rail driver, or I can just come down here and hold this with the mouse, which I will. Lovely, the brakes are coming off, the air's going down. Away we go. We have a green signal up there to go back on the main line. Starting to get properly dark now. Imagine trying to handle that coupler adapter by yourself. Quite heavy, I imagine. Running wrong rail again, but I expect we'll be moved over to the other track. So I'm not going to go with all the biggies just yet. It's actually looking a lot more likely that I'll actually get to the UK this year. I'm hoping to come over in June. There's a thing in Manchester I want to go to, and I've got a list as long as both of my arms for all the railways I want to visit. So if I can manage to hack the cash together, I'm going to spend a month. I checked my leave, I have enough. Some slippage. Let's just calm that down. Let's have a bit of sand and try again. Just go to 4 this time. That's looking a lot more promising. Knock the sand off. The irony totally is that we've turned around for flooding and it has in fact stopped raining. It's just life, really. Good thing it stopped raining, because it would make the fireworks wet that we're going to do in the next scenario. And of course, everybody says don't stream when the game's at night, because it's not good to look at. Well, here we are. And worse yet, I'm going to do it again. That's okay. We're heading back to Edinburgh Park anyway. So if people have any suggestions for railways that I should visit, I'll be going to Tallinn, because that's the sister railway to the one that I work on. And while I'm there, of course, I'll go to Festiniog and the Welsh Highland Railway, because they're right next to it, so why wouldn't you? Very much looking forward to those two. York Railway Museum is on my list naturally. If there's any other railway museums that are worth a look at, please let me know, drop them in the chat, or if you're on my Discord, chuck it in there. And just even if there's good service runs to go and do, because I'll be travelling everywhere by train. I have no intention of hiring a car, unless I absolutely have to. It's possible in some places I will, but everything I've seen so far appears to be connected by public transport, so I will make the most of the public transport availability. We're being naughty again. Just cruising along just over the maximum speed for this train. Don't look and you'll never know. Besides, gravity's doing its thing, we'll be alright. It'll be fine. That sky's looking quite nice. I think we might want to start slowing down, so let's get a couple of steps of braking on. That should hold us. Maybe more actually. We might want a bit more. A bit more. That's about as far as you want to go without going into emergency. Probably get to release this anyway because we are slowing down pretty successfully. Down to 30, that's alright. The Great Western Railway Centre at Didcot. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate the tip. Shall add that to my map. Oh, this is a go via. I'm slowing down for a go via. Well, that's okay, because that gives us time to race up to the platform and be with the people. All two of them. Oi, stand behind the yellow line. You're getting hit by a train. Whack! It's a good thing it's not Benina. She would have got hit in the head with a mirror. So mean, aren't I? Off to Haymarket. Let's pick up the pace a little, or this 3.6 miles will go for quite a while. Just while I'm doing that, on the other screen I can open up Google Maps where you can't see it, and I can add that to my list. Saved. That place has a lot of track, Matt. Some wheel slip going into much fire. Let's see. Yeah, it's funny. I was one of the ones that campaigned to get the icons changed for go via and stop, but do you reckon I'm smart enough to know the difference? Nah. That's okay. Really. It's a pretty evening sky. Nice sunset. Pity we're not going the other way. It'll look even better. But that's okay. I want to go crazy on the speed because I'm only going a couple of miles. I forgot this route looks fairly nice at night time. It's not bad for a TSW3 route. So are people looking forward to the West Somerset remake? And yes, that's already on my list. Probably drop into Dovetail as well. That would annoy them. Maybe I can get a shirt that I didn't have to pay for. Drink bottle or something. What about historic tramways? I'm vaguely contemplating also crossing the channel and going to Switzerland, because to be honest, the Swiss railways really impressed me. I even vaguely contemplated working out if I could get to Italy via Switzerland. Should be able to. Because should be able to get to Chur and then ride the real Benina Express, which would actually take you into Italy. And then I just have to figure out how to get further south to friends of mine. been exploring available accommodation. I think staying outside the cities is a good idea. So I would like to go to an event that's on in Manchester. It's being organised by some friends of mine. Staying in Manchester is a little expensive. A little bit like London, it's a little expensive. But somewhere around Preston seems fine. Well, it's not that far away. Coming past the footy field. I do want to come down to 25 miles an hour shortly. So we've got a double yellow with a divert up there in front of us. Acknowledge that. All the way off. I'm hoping that little shunting signal's not mine. Wouldn't think so, because I think it's on the wrong side. One that's up ahead of us. Going into platform 0, apparently. Yep, here comes the rain again. Of course, it must be time for shunting. I think it's going to get to the end on one brake application. I may actually have to... May even have to put some power into it. Welcome to Haymarket, says the sign. Along with the man with the remarkably shiny head. He looks a little grumpy. Set the reverser to reverse. Haymarket Depot siding 8. And you'll excuse me if I come back out to the back of the train here. Yes, we do have a yellow signal up there. Very good. Best not go too fast though. I'll have that notch 1. Can I have notch 1? Thanks, rail driver. Let's have notch 1, shall we? It sounds a little bit like the 385's trying to power, doesn't it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Currently doing 8.5 mile an hour, so I'll notch off. The 66 is quite a remarkable beast. It's quite similar to the SD70 MAC in the US. I get the impression maybe I've got a little bit of... Oh, look at that, I do have just a little bit of brakes on. I wonder if it was making so much noise. Why it was slowing down so much. The 66 is almost the same as the SD70 MAC. They meet Tier 3 emissions. They're capable of meeting Tier 4 on the US standards, which is the same as Tier 3 in EU standards. Which probably don't apply to the UK anymore, do they? I've got a shunting signal here, and I am hoping the little red one on my right is for the right-hand track. I think it would be. Just in case it spads, I'm going to save. Just in case. We are golden. Keep pushing back now. What are we doing after we push this thing back? We're just dropping it in the siding, that's it. We'll go look at some fireworks. No, actually, we'll look at the services first. For the people who wanted to look at the services. Don't let me forget that. If anyone's got any suggestions for routes, I mean, I know the ones from the game. But if anybody's got any suggestions for routes that are particularly interesting, particularly picturesque, or go into particularly cool areas, that would be cool. I think we've just done 5 mile an hour, so we're fine. It's a little hard to see what's going on here. Just a bit, maybe. Cool to have some light doing this, wouldn't it? A little bit. Just a little bit. A tiny bit. Oops. Fast again. I'm trying to figure out if we're near the end of this track or not. Guess not. Actually, I know how to find out. Pushing back in there, so it's not far to go. Will it have a red light at the end? Yes, I think so. There's the double reds down there. Happy to see that. about trusting that 170 yards. I think we might just stop there. Very good spot to stop, I think. Lovely. Give it doing a run. Let's see if we can get it into neutral and get our brake fully applied. We get kicked out. There we go. Ready, recall. How'd we do? No, I'm not signed into Dovetail Live. We got a medley thing. Yeah, and there's some overwriting. It's boring. Alright, let's look at services. So, main menu. Let's see what there is for the 66. What's in New Zealand? I'd call it the 66. Timetable. Class 66 DRS. So there's two. There's the rail freight services. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 services. And yeah, there's some 3 at 5, some sea cows. So yeah, seem to be alternating, don't they? Okay. And what about the pink one? We get 2 with the pink one. And they're both 3 out of 5 drags. Fair enough. So that's answered the question about the services. Let's pop back out here. Let's run the fireworks scenario, because I think that would be fun. New Year's Eve. What time is it? This will take me quite late. I have to be at work early tomorrow. What the hell? Let's play. We can do this. New Year's Eve. It's a little early for New Year's Eve, but that's okay. Yeah, fireworks. Why pay for them when you can just do them here? We're operating the last train of the day. So it's 8:43 at night, but there's fireworks. Must be the family-friendly fireworks. I want to watch the fireworks. I don't want to drive a train. Ah, sigh. Down we go. Into the station. I'm guessing by the title we'll see some more as we drive. Of course all these people are here right now, in my way. Come on. There's a gap. Gotcha. Do we really have to go up? It's like it doesn't. It's like saying, we've made this bloody elevator, you're going to use it. All these people standing around on platforms, and we're driving the last train for the day, apparently. Which goes at midnight, but it's like 8:40. Don't question these things, just drive. Kaplunk. Chair. We'll just get the master key in. Won't do anything else just yet because we're going to go and do some AWS-y things which are over here somewhere. Oh, you might as well have DRA, why not? That. Bit of that. Bit of that. That'll do. Now, of course, it's a friendly time of year, so, you know, everybody's well behaved on New Year's Eve, so we'll keep the doors open today. And we should probably get the train set up the rest of the way. Get a bit of forwards. Is that forwards? There we go, that's forwards. Knowledge. We can wake up the screen. We can open the doors. We can whip that thing out. We do have headlights and tail lights at the back already, which is good. Is this one of the ones you can turn on? No. And we've got a red signal up there, so we'll just whack the DRA, as you should. Check out the rest of our train, everything else looks pretty good. What about lights for the passengers? Do we need to turn on lights for the passengers? I don't think so in this train. I think we're already on. Yeah. Are they? No, I don't think they are. How do you turn on the lights? They're kind of lit up, but I think that's because my cab's lit up. Off, battery on. There's nothing there about passenger lights, is there? Is there a control in here, maybe? Ah. Got lights in here? No. Nothing. It does seem lit up in here, though, doesn't it? Maybe I'm worrying about nothing. This door open? You can't get in behind that door anymore. What about down in here? Oh, they're all on. Oh well, let's just drive. It's dark, they'll survive. Now, we've still got a red signal in front of us. There we go, green now. Kill the DRA. And off we go. Yeah, clearly I haven't driven the 385 since I rebuilt my PC. Getting all these lovely little rewards and notifications. I think perhaps we should drive from the outside so we can see the fireworks, because if we're inside, we can barely see them. I suppose you kind of can. It's going to be prettier outside, isn't it? We're getting a bit fast. We're going to lose them now because we're going into a tunnel anyway. No fireworks in tunnels. They're nice and loud though. See the train now. Check that signal if people don't mind. Alright. Cab for a moment, just make sure the signal appears in the atmosphere. Get the impression we'll probably see a few more fireworks on the road. Hello, Mark Moss. Your name is Mark. Why is it spelled M-A-R-C, but you spell it M-A-R-K in your comments? I'm not understanding something there. It's sad being in a tunnel with fireworks going off, isn't it? Coming up as we come into Haymarket platform. Will we see more fireworks in Haymarket? It's an interesting question. Hello, Haymarket. Get the doors open and whack on the DRA. But the signal's gone green, don't need the DRA anymore. And look, more fireworks! Yay! Right in front of us, ooh. Excellent. That's nice, isn't it? Now, don't ask people why the last train is at 8:51. Was that 10:51? No, it's 8:51. Time to go. Don't have to ride outside the train to watch the fireworks in this location. It's much better. How cool does that look on the side of the train? You get the reflections. These ones must be at the football stadium. Sucks to be you guys, last train. Downlight or something you can put on to make this a bit more interesting. Reading light, there we go. Ah! I was lucky. Because this is the thing I want to activate. Look, when I go on the reading light, it's pantographed down. Ah. Ah! Oh well. We'll just put up with it being dark. It's all good, don't worry about it. There's not the droids you're looking for. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? Omar, message retracted from ages ago. Hello, Omar. Are there any other suggestions for railway places I could visit in the UK in June? That's a space station. How good does this thing brakes? Did it remember? It's been a little while since I've driven one. Well, I guess we'll find out soon. Like it's got to be close, very close. It's not bad from 100 miles an hour, you know. Let's hope I don't miss the objective. Good enough. Doors open. Dundee to Aberdeen. That sounds interesting. Just have to avoid my Scottish relatives. Who said that? I didn't say that. I wasn't here. I didn't say that on the internet. No! Be in trouble if they're watching. have relatives by marriage that I've met once. They'd be fine. And I have the ones from my mum's side of the family who are interesting. Off we go to Linlithgow. Be spending an awful lot of money on fireworks. Keep them going this long. Kind of see them. Just on the edge. Hopefully we're out this side, we'll be able to see them better. There we go. That's better. Better come back over here though so I can see signals. Use the rail driver for speed, that'll be fine. Likewise, as you get close to them, they shoot up into the distance again. Good. Don't panic. Oh, there's more over there. We've lost those ones. They seem to have stopped. Back in the cab until we get to Linlithgow. Take long at 100 mile an hour. Quite look forward to the screenshots that we'll get. Oh, there's a brightness button. I vaguely remember one of them is. That's making it worse. Making it less bright. Maybe it's one of the others. Oh look, slim lighting. Odd. That'd make them happy back there, wouldn't it? That's as good as we're going to get, I think. That's fine. No fireworks outside yet? No. There's a vigilance inside. Seven miles to go. I'm guessing no. Whoops. 80 zone. Naughty, naughty, naughty. It's okay. It's okay. It's all. No panic. It's all good. Don't panic. Sometimes I wish the rail driver did things better than others. Really watch my speed limit, shouldn't I? Otherwise, we'll fail the possum-born rule. See, the lights were off before, because look at that now. They're all nice and bright and shiny. That's much better. Passengers will be not murdering each other anymore. I can go and visit them, but I turned on DSD, so I can't. tried the Harry Potter route, if it's still going then. I believe they have some issues with doors. And I'll certainly have to firm up whether I'm going or not, because I'll need to tell the Italian that I'm coming, so they can fire one of their logos, because they have a reciprocal arrangement. If you fire or drive at Puff, you can fire and drive on Italian. And that would be a fun thing to do. "5 miles to Linlithgow." Prettier on the outside, doesn't it? Is there anybody in the train? I see one person in a corner there somewhere. At 100, just under 97. Who's to bet we'll see fireworks at Linlithgow? Along in the darkness. Be a little more prepared for the arrival of Linlithgow. Gentlemen, welcome to Linlithgow. Please don't be distracted by the fireworks. The doors will open on left. Yeah, not emergency. No, no, no. fireworks at Linlithgow? Is Linlithgow a boring town? Ah, there we go. Just on time. It's like it's happening for us. Why would that be? Not a big budget here. That's it. No, there's more. I thought they ran out of money. Go to Polmont. You get some pretty good screenshots out of this scenario, I think. People. That was a shed. Own fireworks now. Pentagraph. Down game, we're only doing 92. More over there as well. Close up to the ton. It's funny, isn't it? Steam engines had to work so hard to make the ton. In today's electric services, just do it as a matter of course. Like it's not even difficult. Polmont coming up. Will we have more fireworks at Polmont? There's a question for you. People think of Engineering Express so far. Is it a yay or a nay? Still haven't quite figured out the brakes on this, so I slowed down clearly a little early. leaving. We're going all the way to the very long train stopping point by the looks of it. It'll do. No fireworks here yet. Nothing. Does Polmont miss out? Ooh, I hear something. Ah, there they go. One. Is that it? Whoa, more. Polmont's run. Oh no, it's still some more. I haven't quite run out yet. Watch back. See if we see any more. Looks like Polmont had a very small show. Some? Where are they? Falkirk in 2. Them, but I don't see them. Where are they? They're being sneaky. They're just setting one off when you don't expect it, and then you go out and have a look, and there's none there. Oh, there we go. Too early. Passengers, next stop is Falkirk. Doors will open on the left. Leaving us tonight, make sure you take all of your belongings with you. So this one stops right up here. The others have all been at the other end. I got used to it. Never mind. Got any fireworks for us, Falkirk? Surely Falkirk's got some fireworks. Are they the biggest disabled things you've ever seen, or what? What have we got left? Falkirk, Croy, Lindsay, Bishopsbriggs, and Glasgow. Oh, and then we go to the siding as well. Wow. It's going to be a late one tonight. Where are the fireworks? Come on, Falkirk, you're letting us down. Miles to Croy. Falkirk definitely let the side down. No fireworks at Falkirk. This makes me sad. On the horizon. At least the headlights are lighting the track up. It's not too bad. Miles to the wonderful town of Croy. What do they do in Croy? Does anybody know? Scanning for distant fireworks, but I see nothing on the horizon as yet. Let me know if you see something. Behind. after Falkirk let the side down. Hopefully Croy's not going to. Sad if Croy did it as well. Have to complain to the local council. Where's our fireworks? We pay you all these rates every year and you didn't give us any fireworks. We don't like you anymore. We're not going to elect you next year. Miles to Croy. Let's see if I can get the braking right this time. And there better be more fireworks, because to be honest, driving in the dark's just not that exciting. Miles out from Croy. Just ran out of tea. It's a hard life when you run out of tea. Bring the fireworks. People are going to wonder what you're doing if you haven't got any. We're down in this giant gully, so we might not even know if there was fireworks in Croy. That looks cool. Till the headlights went out. Now approaching Croy. Doors will open on the left. If you're leaving us tonight, please take your empty alcohol bottles with you. ScotRail thanks you for not vomiting in our train. Too much. Come on, Croy. Where's the fireworks? Come on, you're a big place, Croy. There they are. Well done, Croy. You're not as shit as Falkirk. Passengers going down there. Anybody getting on and off? Getting on? Door's there, mate. Just step on over. It's the last train tonight. You're going to be sad. You're missing the fireworks. Oh, and it's snowing. Isn't that nice? Look up there. Look, fireworks. Do you want to watch the fireworks? No? You just want this creepy bloke to get away from you, don't you? Ah, well. You guys all missed the last train. Sucks to be you. See you later. stand there all night in the snow, aren't you? Never mind. Thank you for the little show there, Croy. 5 miles to Lindsay. Probably get taken to court and sued by the cruelty to NPC movement. Don't laugh, there probably is one. Croy's given up the ghost, doesn't it? At least it stopped snowing. That's a good thing. Sadly, I have to go to the office tomorrow. I kind of like working from home. My commute's from like just over there to here. But, no, actually have to go to the building tomorrow. This is life. Oh no, too fast. Whatever will we do? Try slowing down. Only doing 102. No one's going to die. See? Problem solved itself. Snowing a little bit. Snow doesn't appear to stick to my window, so don't need these, but you know, put it on. Hello, Caleb's Crossing Vlogs. How are you? We're looking for fireworks. Coming into the Scots town of Lindsay. Just like Lindsay, spelt wrong. Getting a bit of New Year's snow now. Passengers now approaching Lindsay. The doors will open on the left. If you are leaving us today, please take your elephants with you. Yes, fireworks. Croy came to the party. Is Lindsay going to come to the party? That's an interesting question. We'll find out soon enough. Don't really know whether Lindsay's going to come to the party or not. What do you reckon? We're getting fireworks here. Where would they launch from? Church? It's a likely spot. How cool would it be if the stained glass windows were lit up from inside? I'm not seeing any. Come on, Lindsay. You can do it. You know you want to squeeze a few out. Life is okay, Caleb. If you want to see fireworks, you may have to rewind a little, because I don't think we're getting any at Lindsay. Seemed like it anyway. We're not early or anything. Nothing? Nothing at Lindsay. Lindsay's a sad and boring little town with no fireworks at New Year's. Poor Lindsay. I'm sorry, people of Lindsay. Yes, you should honk your horns in great sadness because you have no fireworks. Just snow. Off we go to Bishop Briggs, which isn't very far from Glasgow. You can ride the scenic Glasgow tram underground. It's very scenic. If I remember rightly, we're very close to the end now. We are. 2 miles to go. Can I hit the ton before we have to start slowing down? There's the question of the evening. Snow tactics. Make 90 before I have to slow down, but I think we're not going to hit the ton somehow. We might, maybe. If I push my luck a lot with the brakes, we might. We'll see. Because I've got to slow down and I've got to do 85. I've got to stop. Come on, 97. 98. 99. Every single trip, Caleb. 100! We made it! Yay! Brakes on! Lots of brakes! Lots of brakes! Oh, we're not stopping. Sand! Lots of sand! Lots of sand! I cook every trip, Caleb. Nearly every trip. Sometimes I have sandwiches because I'm boring. But I usually take a lunch in a pot and heat it up. That's right. Look at that, I didn't even brake that hard. Passengers now approaching Bishop Briggs. This will be our second last stop this evening, and you can get off me bloody train, unless of course you're going to Glasgow, in which case stay on. If somebody in first class wouldn't mind bringing a beer up to the front, I'm a little parched. Will Bishop Briggs have fireworks, or are we going to be sad and cold and disappointed? I think, passengers, if Bishop Briggs doesn't have fireworks, I'm going to turn the heating off on the train. Because I can. Because I'm mean. Yay! See, Caleb, you doubted Bishop Briggs would have fireworks. You said Bishop Briggs was crap, but no, they've got fireworks. It'd be really funny when I go to the UK in June and I go to somewhere like Bishop Briggs and someone will come up to me and go, "You said we were crap." Caleb asks, how do you cook the lunch, or do you just sit it in the cab? It depends what it is. Sometimes I cook it up on the fireman's injector steam pipe, which gets nice and warm. And if I need a lot of heat, I'll put it onto the hob, which is a little shelf right above the firebox door. Off we go to Glasgow. And don't you just kind of have to do this? Because, you know, because you do. That's okay. Time went on. Oh, we've got fireworks everywhere here. That's because we're coming into Glasgow, I suppose. You can see the Glasgow fireworks. I'm kind of thinking this Saturday I'm on the lunch train, so I might take some sandwiches for the halfway, so for the hobbit lunch, and then for the real lunch I might pop a chicken parma in my pot, I think. That would be very nice. Bit quick. Down to 50. A wee bit quick. Only doing 55, don't panic. Oh, look at all the 385s in the yard. There's lots of them. There we go. I've seen that many in there before. And some sheds. What do we got? We've got some direct rail services sheds that are not welded up. We're diverting. Oh, I'm already going slow enough anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't panic. It's all good. Don't worry about this Aussie bloke that doesn't know how to drive, it's fine. There is a night train. I am on one of them. Let me check. 24th I think I'm on. Hiring that one. Murder mystery or something. Yep, 24th I'm firing. Saturday 24th. Be my first night train. Looking forward to it. I don't think the trip to Lakeside will be pretty much any different really from daytime run, but coming back will be interesting because you've got to build a much smaller fire to get up to the shed, and then you've got to sit at the shed for an hour and a bit, and then you've got to wake the thing up enough to get up the hill into Emerald, but not so much that it's blowing its top when you're going down the hill down to Meansy's Creek. It's not very far into Emerald from the shed. Not very far at all. Passengers, we are approaching our final stop of the evening, Glasgow, Queen Street. Make sure you get off the train and don't forget, because we'll just take you out into the yard. The passengers get dumped at Nobilia's siding, but the train goes down to Lakeside to turn around. Change ends and then we come back. No fireworks in a tunnel. Now, I assume we're setting back to that. Oops, again. Speed down. I assume we're going to set back to that yard behind us. Back to Eastfield Depot. Yep. Make our final stop in Glasgow. Let the record show I'm only doing 23 now. Glasgow. Doors will open on the right. Last stop. Caleb asks, why were the points broken up in the siding just used at Nobelius? Yes, it used to be. It's never used as a passing siding. But you can't get out the other end. You can't run around there. I suppose you could park a train in there. I have seen that done. I've seen that done with primates. But no, they were pulled up because some nasty track patroller discovered that the wheels were going over the frog. Since we didn't have another one, we just pulled it out and straight railed it, because we don't use them anyway. So it didn't really matter to anybody that we weren't using them. Alrighty, everybody get off me train. Go on, nick off. Go away. And I suppose I have to sit here, yes, until we unload passengers. Yes, yes. Are there any fireworks at Glasgow? Can we see through the windows? I don't see anything up there. They're flying up the back while the passengers are getting off. Oh, it's time to go anyway. No flying up the back then. And it's going to want me to go up the other end now, isn't it? Yes, it is. Set you to off. Come on. The DDS. Couldn't just say the reverser. Shall we walk through the train to make sure there's nobody in here? I guess so. Looking good so far. Hello, in the toilet? Anybody in the toilet? No? Good. Looks like they all got off. Wow. I'm impressed because it's actually kind of rare that they all get off at the end. Ready? This should be the last one. Don't want to go out there. I'm going to open this door. Come on. I'm going to go over here and open this door. Then I want to open this door. And then I want to turn on all the turny-onnies. Is that everything? That's everything. Master key. Turn on the display. Going to forwards, maybe. Going to Eastfield Depot. Log back in. So we'll get this driver 6661. Log in. And saloon lighting off. Okay, there we go. Good. We go to Eastfield Depot. JC Reese used to look like carbon, do you know that? Back we go into the tiny tunnels. I don't see any fireworks in the sky. Last chance for fireworks and nothing. Are we going way too fast? Yes, we're going way too fast. We'll just let gravity deal with it. It'll figure it out. It'll be fine. We start a shed service just for the hell of it. I don't think I'll finish one because it is 11 PM here now. And I have to be at work in 9 hours. back into the snow. Glasgow. 1 mile to Eastfield Dinner. Acknowledge the single yellow. Hello, Railway Through the Lens. How are you? Welcome along. I am okay. How about yourself? Do I have to set any points or anything? No, looks like it's going straight in there by itself, and then I have to stop and ask for permission. Very good. About to cross over all these tracks and head into the depot. Can't open the windows in these trains, can I? There's the fireworks. Thank you, Glasgow, for putting on some more. Anywhere else? No? I have to keep watching this way even though the fireworks are behind me, because otherwise I'll spad. Use the 2D map to switch the manual junction. That one? Is that it? That one's right. That looks pretty promising, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. We have a shunting signal. Lovely. Do you know why we're getting fireworks? Because I'm putting my train away. It's a sad need to even watch fake fireworks in Unreal. It's just kind of funny. There you go. It's all good. Sounds like another shed over there, so while this thing's progressing, let's go find it. Where's it hiding? There it is. So it's another one of the DRS sheds. The wrong number. That should be 66426, I think. And there's another one shed. This one's shut down. 66587. I believe that is the real one. There's our little train going. Still crawling along through the shed. Very good. Quite vigilance. What else is there to find over here? Anything? Just those two. Nothing else over here. No. Probably go pay attention to our train then. It should be almost at its place where it's got to go. 90 yards to go. It's not quite going to go into the wash unless we have to turn the wash on, do we? Yes, we have to run the wash in the snow. Fantastic. What a great idea. Frozen water stuck to your train. That sounds like a really smart thing to do. Clearly not going to believe 11 yards. Button. Oh, I have to actually go there. Look at that. Right. Can you drive this train with the door open? It would just suit my sense of humour to drive it through a train wash with the door open. No, it would appear like you can't. Okay, that's unfortunate, isn't it? That'd be kind of funny. So, Anthony and Caleb, you're related. Excellent. More fireworks. Train nice and clean. Are we doing anything else after it stops in the head shunt? Yes, we are. Going back to number 8. Meanwhile, we'll just keep watching the fireworks. It's starting to become invisible because of the snow, I think. We have to clear those points, aren't we? We're out of the wash now, so I can speed up a little. Anything there? No. Good. No, you're not related. Okay then. It's like calling him Daddy. Isn't that sweet? I reckon that's going to run into the buffers any second. So we might just stop there, I think. And we can go down here and flick this little lever over. Not. There we go. There's more apparently. That one? That one. Is that it? That would appear to be it. Okay, let's push them back. No, reverse. There we go. I worry about you two. Yes, I'm going too fast, but it's late. It's time to go home. Sounds like a police car to me. Saw the last fireworks go off then. So clocked in at 21:47, out at 22. So you worked for 13 minutes. Am I reading that right? Okay. Alrighty. Hello, David Stevens. I'm going well. How about you? Glod. Surprised I got Glod. Look at all the speeding. Wasn't much speeding though. But just to recap, just before I go off to bed, go back to the main me and you. And if we have a look at Glasgow, look at scenarios. There are 5 new scenarios. Spring morning, where you're rescuing a faulty 385. On a roll, where you're shunting some sea cow wagons and deliver to Cadder Depot. Double trouble, you assigned a passenger service Glasgow to Edinburgh, and your train breaks, basically. Rainy recall, you get partway to where you're going and then you come back. New Year's Eve, we just ran that one then, so we did the fireworks run. And if we go back and have a look at the services, there are some new services as well, and thank you to Neil for pointing them out. So there's 2 there's 266 liveries that come with the route, the DRS, or Direct Rail Services, and the 1, or ONE. The 1 gets 2 services, Bishop Briggs to Edinburgh Waverley and Edinburgh Waverley to Bishop Briggs. So they're delivering 385s. 37 in Adelaide tomorrow. That's going to suck. And whoops, and there's the other one, the DRS, where you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 services, and they alternate between moving 385s around or sea cows, which are the ballast wagons. 37 in Adelaide tomorrow. That's astounding. What's our weather going to be? Because we normally get your weather the next day, but I didn't think we had anything hot coming up. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Come on, phone. Do what it want. Not what I tell you to do. Do what it want. Tomorrow is 27, Wednesday 32, Thursday 25, Friday 21, Saturday 21. Very happy to see 21 on Saturday because I'm firing a steam engine. So, yeah. Glad it's going to cool down again. Looks like we are getting some hot weather coming up. Puff's going very well for me. I'm quite enjoying firing. It's good fun. I'm almost at the end of my probation. Anyway, folks, thanks very much for watching. It's funny to see so many people joining now, because it's like time for me to go to bed, because it is 11:19 here and I have to be at work in about 8 hours and 40 minutes. So, have fun, folks. If you are just tuning in now and you want to see what this thing's like, please rewind back to the start and you can see a couple of scenarios and see things go through. But for now, I'm going to go away. I will be streaming again this Sunday. If I can get the AM7, I'll do that on either New York or Washington. If I can't get that one, it'll probably be Railroader, because I haven't done that for a couple of weeks now. Alrighty, have fun, folks. Enjoy yourselves. It's been great having you around, great having a chat with you, and have a good night, good day, good evening, good morning, whatever it is for you. So enjoy, and see you later.